I would like $7 worth of whiskey to go. All right, we sound good.
That's funny. To go is crazy.
Ooh. All right, whatever happened to the dress code? This one should be fun.
I'm Mr. J, and it's just one man's opinion. Hey, whatever happened to the dress code? You know, there was a time not that long ago when getting dressed up, it wasn't optional. It was a respect thing.
Damn right.
You had at a funeral, you put on your Sunday best. You went out to dinner, you made sure you looked presentable. Even going to church, school, or even the grocery store had a level of pride attached to it. You cared how you looked. Folks didn't have to be rich to be clean, had their stuff ironed and their clothes put together. But somewhere along the line, the dress code disappeared.
He's 1,000% correct. I honestly wish, I live in South Florida, and I'm in my mid-30s, okay? Nestor, you're, 28?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, most people my age, it's a t-shirt and just pants. All right? I could be tripping. I don't live up north, or else I would dress like this. My jacket game, impeccable, okay? Like this. Toothpick Ricky. Get what I'm saying? This would be my digs, if that makes sense. I like dressing up, but here's the problem. Look this up first before we go. I want to deep dive on this. Look up when did people stop dressing nice? Say, what year did it become acceptable to just wear shorts and flip-flops or basically pajamas to the store? That's what I want to know. Because this dude's 1,000% correct. And something that I want to say is if you have a partner, right? Like my lady. If I decide, hey, I want to just dress up kind of nice, and for a guy, it's a little easier. You could just put on a jacket, a sports coat like this dude's wearing. All of a sudden, you look fucking good. That's the truth. That's how simple it is. But if I do that, and my lady doesn't want to dress up, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just walking around town like this, and if you saw what Nestor's wearing right now, I don't have the second camera popped up, it wouldn't make sense. You get what I'm saying? So when you do dress nice, nobody else says. And so when you go somewhere and you're dressed kind of nice like this guy, everyone, people that know you are going to be like, what's the occasion, dude? Where are you going? What do we got on that? Do we have anything?
The shift from formal tailored clothing in everyday life. The shift started around the 50s and 60s. It says, I guess that's when the shift started, really.
Okay, that's when the shift started. I'm gonna say the 80s. I'm gonna say the 80s is when it really went down.
The casual Friday started in the 80s.
Yeah, casual Friday turned into every day. Anyways, back to Mr. J.
It's like people traded in dress to impress for comfortable and casual. Now you see folks at funerals, they got jeans and hoodies on. At weddings, they had sneakers. And at church in pajama pants. I'm not judging nobody, but I'm wondering, what happened to our sense of occasion? See, back in the day, getting dressed wasn't just about clothes. It was about respect. Respect for the event, respect for the people that was there, and respect for yourself.
So funny. I just went to a wedding literally last week. Really high-end wedding. And I got dressed up nice. Boy, looked good. You know what I'm saying? Had my monk straps on. Oh, looking nice. But there were people there, literally what he just said. Fucking sneakers, dude. Shoes. One guy had tie-dye Louis Vuitton shoes on. Sneakers. I don't give a fuck if it's Louis Vuitton. Like, I was like looking at him like, he was rich as shit. He was letting you know he's rich as shit. He had like a fucking Louis Vuitton jacket on. But dude, the tie-dye Louis Vuitton sneakers, I don't give a fuck if they cost $2,500. It was just kind of like a little like, dude, for real? Like, come on.
While he's eating like a crab cake.
Like, bro, like, come on, dude. Like, it was a little like, whoa. It was kind of disrespectful in a way. right? Like somebody pulls up, I guess though, but that's where it's at. Like I wear like vintage t-shirts, like graphic t-shirts in my mid 30s. I don't think that was a thing until the past 3 decades, since the 90s. I don't think that was really a thing. And I don't think that it's anything wrong with it. I truly look at it like that's what everyone's doing. So if you dressed like this, if I go out in public like this, guys, just on a random Tuesday afternoon, come on. Am I tripping?
No.
People are going to be like, oh, Vice City character over here, Grand Theft Auto character. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or they're going to be looking for a camera.
Yeah.
This guy's like recording a movie or two.
But I think it's monkey see, monkey do. It's almost like, women are a little more fine-tuned with this. They're a little bit more like, what's the dress code? Because they want to match what the aesthetic is. They don't want to be overdressed. I think men by default is just, we're always kind of underdressed. We don't really care. And if you do something like right here, this was funny. Hold on. I popped up, how does the average millennial man dress? And it gives me all this shit, right? Like, I don't live up north, or my jacket game would be on point. But I don't know about you guys, but like, this is how I'm dressed right now. Literally, that is like a prime example. Like, that's what I'm going for. I wish I had a pair of sunglasses right now. Like, that's Mr. Fly. That's what I'm going for. But guys aren't dressing like this. Maybe some of them are, but you would agree, Nestor. Most people, it's like a fucking graphic t-shirt.
Yeah, and some jeans.
I mean, we do live in the South, right? I get it. Like, I live in shorts and flip-flops too, but it's because it's acceptable. Like, I don't think this is an accurate representation of the modern climate. Maybe up north. I kind of want to live in a cold area. My outfits would be fucking on point by default. Just one good jacket, whoosh, change the game. Change the game. You shave your ass. Oh, you're in it. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
When you showed up in your best, it said, this event matters to me. But when you show up any kind of way, it kind of says, whatever. Now I get it. Times done changed and life got a lot more casual. Workplaces stopped requiring.
That's how I felt about the dude with the tie-dye shoes at the wedding. I really was like, and a fucking hat, dude. A fucking hat. I don't care if it's Chanel, dude. Not that a man was wearing Chanel. My point, whatever it was. A fucking forward hat, tie-dye shoes at a very first-class wedding. I mean, they dropped a minimum $75,000 on this fucking wedding. They got that Arab money. It was like a Pakistani joint.
Oh, yeah.
Talking old. They got the Indian money.
Heck yeah.
They got that butter chicken money. They serve butter chicken at the wedding. It's phenomenal. My point is, though, I felt that way. It wasn't even my wedding. I'm like, dude, I'm like, you're supposed to be literally friends with this guy. You know, I just know the bride. Anyways.
You to wear suits and fashion became more of that.
I mean, the Pakistani side of the wedding was dressed in veils. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like fucking gowns, like their ancestors. Dude walks in with tie-dye shoes.
Was it a white guy?
Of course. Of course. If this guy walked into the wedding, he's going to know the drill. He's going to walk in with tie-dye shoes, being black. Come on.
Express yourself. And the rules of social media, they told you could wear anything, anywhere, and call it a look. But somewhere between self-expression and self-neglect, the line got blurry. Here's the thing. Dressing up isn't about being fancy. It's about being intentional. You don't have to wear a three-piece suit or a gown to show respect. But if you're going to a funeral, throw on something that says, I came to honor somebody's life today. And if you're going out to dinner...
He's so correct, dude. I literally been to 4 funerals this year. Not kidding. Dude, some of these funerals, motherfuckers is walking in like they just got back from fishing. Like, not sports fishing. I'm talking fishing under a bridge fishing. Like, I'm not kidding, dude. I was like, I get it. The dude's dead. He can't see you. I understand that. But like, yo, like,
show some respect.
And these are my elders. These aren't young people. I'm talking like 50-year-olds, just like, fuck it, coming in with a Guy Harvey tee and just like, whatever, bro. Like, light up a cig inside, why don't you? Like, it's, and I don't really care. I'm just, I like this topic, and I do this too. I like vintage old graphic t-shirts, and thanks to everybody who bought the Caddy Daddy shirt. We got those in stock, by the way, long sleeves too. I like that, right? It's fun. But a big part of why I don't bother dressing up is literally because no one else is. And when I do decide, if you've been a part of the channel long enough, I used to wear blazers a lot. Well, big reason why I stopped wearing them is because every time I go in fucking public, which is all the time, people literally say the same thing every time. What's the occasion? Where are you going? What's going on? And I just go, I'm just here. I'm at the store. That's what I'm doing. And I guess it's like I shouldn't just conform because don't dress the way I want. It's just, it's odd when you're the only one in the room is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's odd.
You could cause some like unwanted attention.
Yeah, it's just kind of strange.
Yeah.
It's monkey see, monkey do. Women are more in tune with this, but trust me, if you're a dude and you look at your friend group and you were to walk in with your 6 friends and you're dressed like how I'm dressed right now, or like this guy's dressed right now, and you just came over on a Saturday, everybody in there's going to be like, whoa, look at Rick over here, dude. You see this fucking guy? Every guy.
Yeah.
Every single fucking one.
It says here that the pandemic sealed the deal for this.
What does that say?
It says remote work made sweatpants socially acceptable for work meetings.
And I'm guilty too, guys. Like I'm not saying I'm not. And a dude could just put on a fresh black tee, fresh pair of pants, and a good pair of shoes, be set to go. Look real good. Women are a lot better at this than men. But even women, even fucking women. We was joking with my girl one time. We were walking the dog, and she was just dressed in shorts and a t-shirt. And I look at her and I go, "You literally look like a butch dyke." And she goes, "I know." She goes, "Oh." I go, "That's terrible." But like, it's okay. That's how people dress. That's the fucked up part. Anyways, let's wind this down. I like this guy.
Look like you're celebrating the fact that you can go out. When you're meeting people, present the best version of yourself, not the one that just rolled out of bed. See, when we stop dressing...
I just thought back to when I lived in California and I could just walk everywhere to the stores. In the morning, I would just skate down the street to the local store in my robe. In my robe, dude. But it was Cali, dude. People like stupid rich people dressed as if they had no money. It was very strange. Really weird, dude. It was fashion. Strange stuff, dude. Not true story.
We didn't just lose style. We lost symbolism. A suit at a funeral meant grief with grace. A nice dress at a wedding meant joy and celebration. Church clothes said reverence. Dressing up was our nonverbal way of saying this moment.
No. The church thing, dude. I went to a fucking mega church for this thing. I went for a friend, and I'm dressed up pretty nice. I'm thinking I'm going to church, and I went to Christian school, mind you, up to 8th grade. So I have an idea of what church is. Pretty good idea. And I go in there. The fucking pastor, dude, excuse my language. The pastor, this motherfucker's in a t-shirt and sneakers, dude, giving a sermon. I was sitting there like, what? I literally said that. Everybody in there was dressed down. I'm like the only one with like a nice outfit on. I'm sitting there, not the only one. I'm exaggerating, but like, dude. I was like, I'm way out of the loop. Way out of the loop. Your parents are big church people, right?
Yeah.
Does a church you go to, did they dress up nice, or was like, am I tripping on that?
No, it depends. That's definitely what like youth.
This was a mega church, though.
Youth and college churches, they're trending towards like streetwear.
Yeah, pastors got tattoos down the sleeve and shit.
But for like an older crowd, maybe an older fashioned churches, it's you see suits. Suits are common.
I feel like we're
But,
really running this topic, but it's a
yeah.
good conversation. I like this kind of stuff because I do like to dress nice. I do enjoy that. Like my boy Richie, he always dresses fly. Not like suits and stuff, but his outfits are always done up.
Yeah.
And literally, when we go out somewhere, every single time he shows up, people go, "Whoa, dude, like, whoa." And it's like he's just wearing a fresh t-shirt with nice pants and a good outfit and a couple of good accessories, right? But it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like to the point where people in the crew are like, "Why does Richie dress so nice now?"
They kind of make him feel guilty.
It's like, dude, he's wearing a t-shirt. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? He's got sneakers on. It's just the way he put it together. The effort is there. Like women do this. We're just used to it. We're just used to women looking like dressed up. Meanwhile, I got a graphic t-shirt on. Trick of the trade, guys. Graphic t-shirts are cool, right? But not on like first dates or going out to events and stuff like that. Like I think it's tacky. I love graphic tees, but I'm not going to wear it out to dinner tonight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to say the skateboarding community, you guys made streetwear kind of acceptable at all times.
Skateboarding from 2005 to 2015 took over the fucking world.
Yeah.
Took over the world. It took over everything.
Matters. So maybe it's time to bring that back. Not to impress others, but to remind ourselves that how we show up still counts. Because presentation still speaks, even when you're quiet.
I'm going to end on that note. People look. I'm judged 1,000 times a day. Nestor, how many comments do we get where people say, what do they say about me? Go ahead. You know. What do they say?
Either something about your hair or your outfit or...
No. They go, I really didn't want to like you.
Oh, yeah. Like
I hated you the moment I saw you.
I hated this guy at first.
Yeah. I really wanted not to like you because people look at you first. That's the truth. Right?
Yeah.
And then now people are trying to not overdress. They don't even care. They underdress all day. Just something I'm saying here. Okay. You'd be surprised what just dressing up a little bit, how many more people will go, whoa, dude. They're used to seeing you dress kind of whatever. Just start pulling up dressing kind of decent, nice. I'm not talking put a suit on, but just kind of nice. You'd be surprised. It's kind of funny, actually, because I do this. And if I don't want to deal with it, I just dress like everyone else, just like an asshole. Dress code went out the window with manners and respect. Old school is the best school. I approve this message. Gen X parents are at fault on this. I'm Gen X. Before you start on me, Gen X parents started creating monsters we now have. Okay. They didn't raise their kids the way our parents raised us. They became kids always want to do the opposite of their parents. So it kind of makes sense. Everybody was dressing really nice in the 50s, 60s, even the 70s. Mm-hmm. By the time the 60s, 70s happened, you had the hippie shit. You know, you want to do the opposite of your parents. Right? So that kind of makes sense. So maybe it will come back around. Maybe, you know, if my kids see me in a fucking graphic t-shirt down the road, they're going to be like, I don't want to dress like dad. You know, or like they see like 55-year-olds with full sleeve tattoos. Young kids generally want to do the opposite of their parents. Mm-hmm. I think that's just always how it's been. And that's probably how this all started, to be honest. 70s, 80s. I'd say the 80s was like when it started the most. Then 90s, kind of fuck it, right? Nirvana, right? 2000s happened. Forget it, dude. Forget it. It was game over. Never get a second chance to make a good impression. Yeah, that's true. Once they think that way of you, they think that way of you. Not always, though. Not always. Let's see. One more good comment. A lot of people are saying they approve this. Meanwhile, they're in like fucking pajamas and flip-flops on their phone out in public. I hated working from home during the pandemic. I miss getting up, getting dressed, going to work. It costs very little to be presentable when you walk out your door. That might be a big one, just working from home, because a lot of people dress up nicely. I'll leave the link to this guy down below. But a lot of people that do dress nice, they're kind of forced to because they're going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know the answer, but I do like getting dressed up, and maybe living up north is different. You know, like next time I go up to Michigan or something, I'm going to pay attention more. You know, maybe people do dress a little nicer, you know, wear pea coats and shit like that. Maybe it's just because of where I live that it seems a little intense. But I'm going to make a better effort. And it's just hot. I'm in South Florida, so it's like right now I'm sweating. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyways, you guys leave your thoughts. Hell of a talk. Shout out to everybody who bought a Caddy Daddy shirt. Speaking of dressing like shit, get yourself a graphic t-shirt. Everybody joined the Patreon, the Discord. I love you guys. Also, we did say I've already picked 10 people, sent some money out from one of the previous videos I did where I said I was going to pick 20 people and just send you like 20, 30 bucks. I've already done 10 people. I've been going through the Facebook messages, doing the best I can. And I can't get back to all of you, but just know if you don't hear from me, you didn't get picked. So, anyways. Ness, are you good?
Yeah.
All right. Hell of a talk. I think we went a little long on that.